In every job that must be done, there's always an element of fun. You find the fun and snap. The job's a game. Yes, Mr. Toastmasters fellow speakers, I just quoted Mary Poppins, but let me tell you why I'm doing that. It's because that quote I just said, I truly believe it's one that we should all live by. And to show you that, tonight I decided to tackle a topic that I'm sure that everyone in this chat room has faced at some point. That topic is none other than major general nerves before giving an important speech. I'm going to tell you a story in which I want to show you how to, if we play with those nerves, we can get over them. So I've been doing theatre all my life since I'm a little kid. When I was young, I joined this amateur theatre company back in Barcelona, and I loved it. Just being in front of an audience was the best experience ever. As soon as I overcame my initial shyness, I didn't fear anything. I never had nervous, because why should I be nervous about something I really love and like? But then university came, I also had to work, and I had to stop acting for a while. Till one day a colleague from the company called me and told me that he had an issue. And the issue that he had is that they were making this production of Romeo and Juliet, and unfortunately there was an actor that had an accident and they were looking for a replacement. So I said, yes, I can help. What is it? No, they did not ask me to become Romeo. I'm sorry for the disappointment. They just asked me to do a small part that just had a couple of lines. So it was easy and I said, yes, let's go for it. I still remember the lines. Those lines were, juro, Gregori, que no ens en passarem gripaus. No penso deixar passar a cap home ni dona de Can Montesquieu. Sorry, I did not translate it from Catalan to English. I don't have much time right now. However, please follow me. So I learned these lines, I went on to rehearsals, and then we were on the opening night. And I was calmly just putting my makeup on, and at some point I tried to rehearse those lines one last time before the performance with my colleague. So I started. Adjuro Grego... Adjuro... My hand was shaking. My heart was pumping. My mouth was dry. My tongue was stuck. I could not talk. I was about to leave. I felt super fearless. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And I was upset. I never felt that. So I didn't want to feel nervous. I went to a dark corner backstage and I tried to stretch. I tried to move. I tried to shake. I tried to relax. But it was completely impossible. And then, don't ask me how, a song popped up in my head. A funny song. And the song, maybe some of you are familiar with it, and it's the Modern Major General song. It's a really old song that was sung by the first time in an operetta called The Parents of Penzance from the British and Victorian age authors Gilbert and Sullivan. The reason why the song popped up in my head is because when I was young, I really liked those musicals, and my favorite one was The Mikado. Actually, when I was young, I used to sing that musical on the car with my parents. I used to sing the whole play, and yes, my parents were very annoyed. However, let's go back to the topic. This song started popping in my head, and the funny thing about that song and other songs from those authors is that it's full of tongue twisters and patter songs, and they are sometimes difficult to pronounce, and they require a specific rhythm to say. So I tried to sing it, and I was like, I am the very model of a modern magician. And I kept trying and trying and trying till I finally got to say the whole patter, the whole tongue twister. And once I did, I discovered something. My hands were not shaking. My heart was not bumping. I was calm once more. And that made me realize that there are 4 reasons why tongue twisters and patter songs can help us overcome our nerves. The first reason that we have is that tongue twisters require focus. They require you to be really focused on what you are saying and the way you are saying it. So you get distracted, so you get focused on only one thing. The second thing that where tongue twisters help is that they are funny. They can be hilarious. They don't have any sense. And that distracts you. For example, the most typical tongue twister in Catalan is "16 jutges d'un jutjat mengen fetge d'un penjat," which is roughly translated to 16 juries of a court eat the liver of a hanging man. They don't make sense. They are funny. Another thing in which they help is that because they are difficult to pronounce, they help you to get your mouth muscles ready to talk. So they help you to get ready to be warmed up. And last but not least, tongue twisters and patter songs have a rhythm. Have a rhythm that you need to follow, and have a rhythm that is fast, that you need to keep attentive to it. And when we are nervous, when we are shaking, our body is already feeling that rhythm. So why don't use it to try to say a tongue twister, to try to distract yourself? So I did that, and I felt relaxed, and I could go on. Because after all, it is important to be nervous. It is important to feel that stage fright at the beginning. Because if we are nervous, it means that what we are going to do, it's meaningful. We do it for a reason, and it's worth it. So next time you're writing a speech, besides writing the speech, try to find a tongue twister. Try to find a patter song that you like. In English, you have thousands of them. And once you found it, keep it with you. So whenever the nerves come, whenever the heart starts shaking, whenever the mouth starts to feel stuck, try to sing it. And it will help. And it has helped me ever since. And truly believe me, I was nervous 5 minutes ago before I start. So next time you are nervous, just remember that you just need to have fun. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and try to start. I am the very model of a modern Major General of information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted with maths and mathematical. I understand the equation with the simple and quadratical. About animal theorem, I'm teaming with a lot of news. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellows, members, and most welcome guests. I hope you had fun, and please keep having fun. Good night.
Great, thank you very much, Louise. If we can have 1 minute on the clock for our judges.